Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dungeons & Dragons, the Second Age. How are we all?
Hello back, he's my favourite friend.
No.
Calv isn't going to be joining us this session.
No! I'm sorry, can I come back?
Right,
No, you're in the timeout corner.
so
Okay.
we had a short break between our sessions for people to go and do family things. So, does anyone want to remind me of what happened 2 weeks ago? If you can
Well,
remember.
I mean, yes. Wait. What did we start? Okay, yeah, we started out in the evil town of Renshire. We spent some time in the tavern, and I've already forgotten a lot of what we did.
We started off with Arya.
Yeah, Arya chased that
tailing
guy.
someone.
Yeah, you identified one of the people who'd been thrown out of the tavern for brawling as a member of the Five Town gang.
Yep. And she discovered that they were doing like pit fighting and stuff, which of course we decided to join in on, except Vondal, who was just like, nah, bitch. I'm too lawful for this. We also went to like the magic shop, spent like 5 hours deciding on what to buy and how to split the money.
Yeah, you decided to spend a long time
where
doing
I saw
shopping.
a tiefling guy who was talking to the shop owner, which will be relevant later. We also heard a story of the woodcutter, or like ex-woodcutter, I suppose, because he lost his arm because he was in a place where he shouldn't have been, and he saw a half-dragon, which is probably the leader of the Five Talon gang, because, you know, 5 talons. And yeah, also, Arya and V went off on a little side quest to summon Lyra back. Meanwhile, Jayla rolled the worst natural 20 I've ever seen.
Who's
No,
never mind.
Jayla
Okay.
rolled.
No, yes,
You
I-
rolled the worst natural
fine.
20. Kelariis made some decisions based on that natural 20. And we all went well, not all of us, but some of us went a little bit murder hobo, because then instead of Jayla, I'm not judging. I'm only judging on like a character basis, but not on like a player basis. Because Jayla, Kelariis didn't want to stand for any of the criminality going on, even though the guards weren't really able to do anything because, you know, of the status of the gang. Kelariis stepped in after a small kerfuffle, ended up brutally snapping his neck, and then we had some party conflicts because not everyone was okay with that, very much including Vondal, who's lawful. And then we went on to go into the cage fighting thing, where multiple people participated in. V sort of standing to the side, Vondal's at home, but the other 3 decided to do some fist fighting, and currently only Grim is left standing.
Yeah.
To the point where Arya's literally unconscious.
Ah,
Wow.
yes, Arya is literally unconscious.
Because
Because
she's fucking
I-
stubborn.
No, I just don't want to get beaten by fucking Grim.
No matter what you did, Grim
He's
was
a
beat.
fighter!
I don't care.
There's nothing you could have done to beat Grim.
It's like fighting V in a magic battle and be like, I don't know why she's so much better at magic than me. I'm a sorcerer.
Look, man.
He's got to be hacking, come on.
All I'm
Yeah,
saying,
Grim was totally
Cheats.
hacking.
Reporting to Blizzard.
Look, I analyzed
Please
Roll20's
fix
algorithm.
Grim OP.
Definitely.
all I'm saying is, if you gave me a sword, it'd be a much different situation.
No, it wouldn't. He's a
No, it
fighter.
wouldn't. Because he would have had a sword. He would
You're
have had
a
a mace
ranger.
as part of
Range
his
is
morning star.
literally in your class name.
Anyway, we do indeed find ourselves back at the warehouse preparing for the fight.
Whew.
I believe the last scene involved was Grim stepping back from the cage fight to very briefly to catch his breath whilst the final challenger well, the final challenge fight was prepared.
Ew.
Arya, you
Ferrous.
were basically carried out. Sorry, what?
How long has it been
Since what?
since this evening?
Oh,
Since
you
I
mean in
cast
terms
Alter
of
Self.
in terms of your alter self? It's probably been like it hasn't even been that long. It's probably been like 45 minutes because these fights don't actually last for an awful long time.
Okay, just checking on that.
At least most of them don't. Looks at Arya.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
you can shove your time scale up your ass.
Yeah. Now is not the time for this. Later.
Point being that whilst you don't need to reapply it straight away, you might want to consider applying it again in a minute because you will be running out soon. Particularly
Well, I
if you
guess
have any
during me
substitutes.
catching my breath, I'll go check on Arya.
Well,
If that's possible.
Arya's basically carried out of the arena by two stewards. Whilst you sort of catch your breath. You guys who are outside can sort of do whatever you want in the meantime, but Grim, basically the referee just sort of says, don't go too far away, get some medical attention if you need it, because the next fight's going to be on in a minute.
Wait, he said I could get medical attention?
Well, yeah, you could. There's a small infirmary sort of set up.
Okay. Like, I assume it's not enough to actually heal up, just...
Not particularly, no. Like they can bandage any sort of serious injuries you may have, sort of stem any bleeding.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just have to wait.
Cool. So yeah, Arya is sort of carried off to the rudimentary medical ward where they're sort of like tending to her fairly rudimentarily with
I'll
sort
be
of
back, bitches.
damp cloth and things.
Can I get over there at all?
Yeah,
Or
sure.
is it like okay, yeah.
I'll leave you to do that. I'm gonna stay with Grim.
I'll leave you alone. Okay. Yep. Start yelling if you need anything.
You got it.
Look, I trust V. She can handle herself in here. She's also disguised, so it's not as
I look like
terrible.
a.
Yup.
I want to keep my eye
Yeah.
on tieflings.
Oh, that's I don't know.
Tiefling
about
singular.
tieflings, so.
Or one tiefling.
Yeah. So.
You have
Can
a
I-
theory that the other one is around. Sorry, yeah. What did you want to do?
Oh no, I was gonna say, can I do anything for Arya, or would that kind of, can I, lay on hands or something?
I mean, if
Straight up.
you wanted to, it would draw a sort of a degree of attention to you if you were to do that.
Don't do
But
it.
like she's not in the fight anymore. She's out, so it wouldn't be cheating or anything. It's not likely to get you in trouble. It's just likely to draw attention from people who are just sort of like, wow, that person is a paladin. As radiant light sort of stems from your hands and heals somebody.
Does she look like really bad, or just kind of like to Kelariis? Does she look really bad? I should say.
I believe
That's
from
pretty.
last time, the only sort of visible injuries you had is you were like you did spit blood at one point, and I think your rib you broke a rib, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
So she looks like it was a pretty brutal fight. Like it was a fairly full contact in comparison to yours and Grim's, where Grim hit you a couple of times and then you were sort of like, whoa, okay, I tap out. And she is for certain unconscious. She's not going to be getting up anytime soon without like at least a short rest. Unless you
Hi.
heal.
Okay. Can I see V from where I'm at? I just want to basically stay with Arya for now, but keep an eye on where V is.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Then
can sort of
that's fine,
keep
I'll
it
just
like
stay here for the
she's
moment.
still standing in the crowd, but sort of like as the
Yeah.
crowd sort of mills around, you can sort of keep an eye on where she is.
Okay, that's fine then. I'll
The
just stay here
hat
for a
kind
moment.
of gives it away a little bit.
Oh yeah, the hat.
My feathers hat. I love it.
Forgot about that.
Very important.
Good. Yeah,
Cool.
I'll stay here for now and I'll heal her if I need to.
Sure.
Sorry, Arya.
It's all good.
So, with that, yeah, basically you see, basically off to one side there's sort of like a set of stairs that leads up to the overhanging sort of loading bay area, where you remember Arya telling you that there was an office base set up there where they had the count room and everything. And basically down the stairs you see the man who was previously identified as Lionheart, walking basically towards you from the top of the stairs. And he comes down and people start to chant his name, sort of like Lionheart, Lionheart, Lionheart. And he holds up his hand and waves as he comes down. And he stops just short of basically the cage. Turns to you and basically says, "You've made quite the scene."
Oh, to me?
Yeah, to you.
Well, I've done a little bit of fighting in my past, so might as well give it a shot.
He eyes you up and down and sort of says, "I can respect somebody who fights with such conviction. It'd be a shame to defeat you, but it will be fun."
Well, you can try. And I give him like a friendly nod.
He grins and says, "Yes, we will see." And basically at that point he steps inside the cage and leaves you to follow.
Okay. I follow.
Okay. I've accidentally popped out of the chat. I didn't mean to do that. Cool. So, with that, we begin. The fight sort of is prepared as much as it was previously, where the referee sort of comes out into the center, says, "You know the rules," as soon as I close the door. And yeah, basically the door closes, and I need an initiative from you.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Oh
Alright,
boy.
don't fuck this up.
Wow.
You fucked this up.
Look, I
He's
didn't
fucking
roll
up.
it.
My god.
It's fine.
The ghost
Okay.
of Arya is just like screaming.
You're not
Look,
dead.
It's
Grim,
because I
you-
forgot to roll as Grim, that's why.
Grim, you sort of you start off and you actually you feel yourself sort of pause briefly as it looks like he's about to sort of lunge towards you. So you do sort of a brief double take. But as the big man sort of begins to lumber towards you, he seems to almost misstep, and he doesn't so much trip, but he stumbles and catches himself very briefly. And you actually sort of to any other outsider, he took a few steps forward, but to you, as somebody who understands sort of like the flow of fighting, he tripped up, and you actually can get the first strike in.
No way.
Wait,
Did you roll one?
He rolled a natural one, yeah.
Oh my god.
Shit.
That's amazing.
You are a lucky duck this
Holy
day.
crap.
well,
Oh my god.
time for a beatdown.
Cool.
Can't even fucking believe
You go
that.
in with your
I go,
arms
Nope.
swinging, yeah.
yeah, and I want to hit him and then maneuver around his back.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh
fucking-
yes,
then
this
hit
is
him.
something we forgot to clarify when we did the intro. We have since been informed, in thanks to an errata, that you can make weapon attacks with an unarmed strike. They just do not count as weapons for the purposes of things that augment weapons.
So yeah, class features can be used if you
Yes, you
even
can-
even if you don't have a weapon.
Yes.
Hmm.
That's a lot of damage as well.
That is a lot of damage.
That's pretty good. Well, I want to, and then
Extra attack, I guess.
Hang
I
on.
want to hit him again.
Wait a
in the back.
second.
Yo,
You can't. I don't think you can actually do that because it's a friendly creature. That friendly creature requires you to target something that isn't you.
Oh, perhaps that might not be a possibility then.
Yeah.
Have you got another maneuver you can use? And I'll let you keep the dice
well,
roll.
disarm, but
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think that's going to work, unfortunately.
no, I don't. Well, guess I'll
Unless
have
you
to
just
go
like
with
tear
that.
his arm off.
Oh my god.
I mean, see, you could break his arm, but that would require a lot more roll than just that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that for now.
Good.
Okay, so no, you land two solid blows, like one to the sort of like the torso and one to sort of like the lower back as he sort of comes out of this stumble. And he takes like a fairly decent beating. And he doesn't like that very much, so he's going to try and hit you back. With one swing, he sort of swings wide, but the other one sort of connects with your torso. Do you want to sort of take it or dodge it?
I'm gonna take it. Is Constitution save, right?
Constitution save, yes.
Yep.
Yeah, that's definitely enough. Yeah, you take 3 bludgeoning as he sort of strikes you.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go in for a counter swing.
Okay.
Go. Quick 1-2. Come on.
Yep. You hit him again with two strikes. Again, you seem to have sort of caught him off guard, and he's not quite ready for sort of like your aggressiveness or your speed, and he takes some more damage.
speed with the initiative of 2.
Like double his speed.
I just like to imagine that this is like the slowest fight in the world.
It's
Good.
the fight isn't necessarily slow. It was just that to anyone who knows what was going on, they both seem to sort of. It was that moment where they're both sort of like you expect them to sort of lunge at each other, and they both sort of went to go for the lunge, saw the other one going for it, hesitated, and then sort of went, maybe not.
God.
There was a
Double buff.
moment of hesitation from both of them right at the start, but now they're both into full swing.
Okay.
Good.
Beautiful.
Okay, so yeah, he takes a decent amount of damage, and he's going to try and swing at you again. Okay, wow! You know what? Give me an extra attack, as
Oh my
he
god.
puts
Lord.
both of his hands together and tries to bring them down on your head, and actually ends up just sort of like almost doubling himself over as you move to one side.
You are so lucky right now, I can't even fucking
Yeah,
believe
that was
this.
2 natural ones on his attack rolls.
Oh
Wow.
shit!
I'm just 18.
I can't believe this
Grim has
nonsense.
amazing luck when it comes to.
Okay.
Hell.
This is why he's never been down before.
Oh wait,
He,
no,
like,
hold on, he's
rolls
already done
shit
that.
when it doesn't matter, but
So
when it
yeah,
matters,
give me
it's like,
two,
Salty Luka.
give me your 2 more attacks.
Okay. I'm going. Oh wait, I should probably have done.
Oh my god, finally a miss.
Luka!
Is it a miss?
The 11 is a miss, yes.
Okay.
Stop being so salty, Luka. For
No.
fuck's sake. Stop it.
Yeah, you strike him square on. Again, you just seem to sort of be landing blows that he just doesn't seem to be expecting. Like he's every punch you're hitting is just sort of it's hitting his sort of his muscle, and he's almost sort of like trying to resist against it, but you're too quick. He's just like a little bit too short every time you hit him.
Like,
How's the crowd? Or they're just like, yeah!
Yeah, the crowd are getting like sort of pretty excited. They don't seem to be seeing sort of they see Lionheart taking like a whole bunch of punches, and he's still standing, like he still doesn't care. But your crowd, Grim, are sort of like cheering you on.
yay.
Okay, I'm gonna. He lunges for you. I need you to make me a strength or a dex save against being grappled. Okay. He basically tries to run towards you and sort of like almost sort of like tackle you, but you sort of catch him as he sort of goes to tackle you, and you don't get impacted by it. And he's gonna make another attack, which does hit you. I need a save. Take 2.
Okay.
And
Oh,
yeah, you can try and hit him again.
I'm just gonna keep on hammering on him,
Yeah, just keep wailing. Yep,
wailing.
cool. He's still sort of just taking these hits over and over again. He's gonna try and swing at you again. That's 2 hits this time. I need 2 saves.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, you
Huh.
he brings one sort of like sidelong with your head as if to sort of like hit you across the jaw, and you block it with one hand as you duck under it, and he catches you with the other one, but you just sort of absorb it. You only take 3 bludgeoning damage from that.
Oh. This is going way better than I expected.
Yeah.
It is going very well for you.
Is that a hit?
That is a hit, yes.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're still sort of wailing away on him. He seems to be like flagging a little bit now. He seems to sort of like with your last 2 jabs, you seem to sort of knock the wind out of him a little bit. He's gonna try and hit you again. That's 2 hits. 2 saves.
Yep.
Okay. What is his? Okay. Yeah. So you take one square punch, sort of like lands to the side of your head, and you take 7 bludgeoning damage. But the other one, you sort of bring your arm up ready to sort of deflect it, and you only take 2.
Okay. Getting close to half health now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you still have second wind, or is that?
No, he
wait,
already
did
used
I
the
take
second
7
one.
and 2, or did I just take?
You take 7 and 2, yes. So
Okay, then I'm still good.
You don't have any second wind anymore.
No.
he only gets 1 second wind a day.
Shit.
I have every short rest,
Oh, 1 so short rest then.
but there's no rest,
There's no rest.
sadly.
Yeah.
Money don't grow on trees.
Well,
Yeah, you can make your attacks now. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Roll me that
Shit,
damage
son.
first.
Nice.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
That's
I'm just gonna gloss over that.
not quite enough to do that, but you land a square hit in the middle of his chest, and
The
he
crowd's
staggers
just like,
back.
hell yeah!
Yeah, there's like whoa from the crowd. One more.
Okay. Good.
That's a hit. Cool.
Yeah.
He needs to make me a Constitution saving throw, which he does not pass.
Oh my
Reeling
God.
from this
Okay.
punch, you go for the legs and you knock the legs from under him. He is now prone.
Well, that's the perfect time to make more attacks, isn't it? Action charge.
Oh my god.
Jesus
Oh, right,
Christ!
action
This
surge.
is so ridiculous.
Drop kick!
Both of those are hits, and therefore they are both automatic crits because he is prone. So
Oh,
roll me
oh
2d4.
God.
Okay.
What the fuck?
This is ridiculous. This isn't even a fight. This is just Grim beating the shit out of this
Down.
guy.
This is kind
Nice.
of amazing.
Dive,
Yeah,
man.
you knock the legs out from under him, and then as he sort of hits the ground, you smack your hands on the sides of his head to leave his like head ringing, and then you just sort of like knee him in the forehead.
I almost feel bad now.
And
Don't feel bad.
Don't feel bad. Do it.
yeah, he is understandably going to get up from that, but he's not quite done yet. He takes 2 more swings. 2 more saves, please.
Well, we should probably. I'm down to 25, so I'm definitely gonna go down to half.
Okay. another save then, just so I know if it's
Oh, yeah.
halved.
But it doesn't matter if you got it in a half, right?
That's right. Oh wait, and the regular con save for not going down?
Oh wait, hold on. First, the first one is it hits you for 2. Does that take you down?
Yeah. I was like literally 1 health point.
Okay,
above
so
half.
I need to roll. You need to take 4, 5, 6. You take 7 when you go. Oh wait, no, sorry. Yeah, make your con save first.
Oh yeah, con save.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So you don't go down. So you don't take the extra. So you only take 3.
Phew, good. Wait, 3 from the second attack?
3 from the second attack. Yes. Oh, I need to save against that one to see if you go down as well.
Yo. Come on, stay up. Oh, actually, it doesn't really matter for this one.
You do actually go prone from that one, but you can get back up again on the start of your turn anyway.
Okay.
So sort of like this punch sort of knocks Grim to, like he gets up, strikes Grim, and then knocks him back, and Grim sort of like spins backwards onto the floor for like half a second before he sort of backflips onto his feet.
Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna punch him some more.
Cool.
Come on, go down, please.
Yeah, that's a hit. And you strike him again, and it sent him reeling. He spurs off to one side. He's prone again. That's a hit because you have advantage.
Oh, and
1 to XD4.
Yo.
Okay, yeah, you strike him across the jaw, and sort of a fine spray of blood comes flying out of his mouth and spatters across the arena. He is still up, and he is really, really kind of pissed at you now, and he's going to try and hit you again.
Oh, no.
13 hits you, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so...
Anything above a 10.
1 save, please? Yeah, okay, so take 3, and then save against going down. Okay, so you do go down.
Oh.
This is gonna be bad.
So I need you to save again. Okay, so you take 3 as he sort of you go flying back as he sort of like kicks you in the ribs. But you can get back up again.
I can get back up again,
You
and
can,
I'm
yeah.
still safe for another round. I hope.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do this. Oh
That's a miss.
no!
That's another miss. Thrown
no.
off by these hits, you're sent sprawling, and you miss. He's gonna try and hit you again.
Oh, now the question is, he's also in bad shape. Do I keep on going or don't
Okay.
I?
2 saves, please. Okay. You take 2 damage and you do not go down.
Okay.
And roll me another save. Okay, yeah, you take 4 as he hits you again, and doesn't really matter if you go prone or not because you get up again anyway.
Yep. Okay, I can go on for 1 more round.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's a
Oh.
hit. Cool. He needs to save. Goes down again.
Dude.
You just gut punch him, and then he just falls backwards, and then you uppercut strike him. Roll me the extra damage,
Rolling 1d4.
and he is KO.
Oh my god.
I can't believe this.
I can't believe
Boom.
I actually did it.
Holy shit.
You knock out the champion as the crowd goes wild.
Wow. Well, we didn't need that potion of heal giant strength. Stone.
I mean, we still might for the dragon, but
True.
Fuck that dude.
Yeah,
Oof.
the referee sort of opens the door to the cage, goes over to the champion, sort of checks the champion, and he's sort of like, he looks at you and he's just like, "You're a monster."
It was a good fight. You're gonna be alright.
You mean he's gonna be alright? Is he gonna be alright?
No, I'm asking him.
Oh.
But he's unconscious, isn't he?
Oh.
Yeah, no, the dude you
KO'd
just
him.
the dude you just punched is
Oh.
KO. The referee is just sort of
That
like
was-
making
it was
sure
the
that he's
referee
still
that said it.
alive.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Presumably you ask the referee if he's gonna be alright.
Yeah, I'll do that instead.
Yeah, he says, I think his jaw is broken, but he'll live.
His jaw is
Hmm.
broken.
Oh, he was a tough opponent. That's for sure.
Your conversation is sort of yelled over by the magically accentuated voice of the tiefling on the balcony, who says, "Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner," and everybody cheers again. And he basically says, "Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes the open night festivities. There will, as usual, be dancers. Please stick
Oh.
around. And those of you who are lucky, collect your bets." And you see sort of like the betting terminal sort of is like being opened up again, and people sort of clustering around it. And sort of as you sort of step out of the cage, Grim, a lot of the passers-by either give you glares or sort of like want to sort of pat you on the back or shake your hand and say cheers, and because
Oh,
you just won some people a lot of money.
And you lost some people a lot of money.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's the way betting works.
Yup.
Well, I guess I earned the establishment a lot of money because I think most people would bet against me,
Yes.
but who knows? Wait, what are my winnings actually?
That is something to be found out.
Okay. I guess I'll have to find out.
So how long has it been now, Ferrous?
It's that fight took almost like five solid minutes of sort of slugging. So
5 minutes.
you're well, yeah, it wasn't quite that long because of actually how many rounds of combat it took.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's basically been 5 minutes since you last asked, so you're starting to feel sort of it's becoming frayed at the edges.
Can I reapply a subtle spell?
Yes, that makes it without verbal or somatic components, doesn't it?
Yep. And I have my component pouches on me, so
Then yeah, definitely you can.
awesome.
Sure.
Consider it reapplied.
Well,
Swing.
Mm.
Grim, you basically, I presume you go to the betting terminal and see what you actually get paid out.
Yep. I guess that's a good idea.
So yeah, effectively what that gets you is you get the winnings of the people who were knocked out in the first round, so that's well, you get your 5 silver back, you get 10 silver or 1 gold for the people that you knocked out. You get I need a D. Is that no? That's a D8. There we go. I need to do some quick maths in my head. 13 gold from your cut of the bets.
That's not bad.
That's yeah.
That's
A lot
gold.
of people betted against you. Put it that way.
Oh, I'm looking pleased. That's
Yeah.
for sure. Well, I guess after I've collected my winnings, I'll try and find the others.
Yeah, sort of. V is sort of standing immediately outside, so presumably the two of you go together to collect the winnings, and then Kelariis is just off to one side in the sort of rudimentary medical area.
Yep. Guess we join the
Oh.
others.
Cool. Give me a perception check as you do so, all of you. All of you who are conscious.
Hi.
Yep, instantly back to rolling
Yep.
bad.
Back
There we
to
go.
being grim.
back to Ingram.
Look, it's very hard for him because whilst you guys see like sort of eye level in the crowd and Kelariis sees slightly above eye level in the crowd, Grim is like waist level to most of the crowd. But yeah, like sort of you regroup around sort of the medical stretcher where Arya is sort of laid out. And V, you notice that there is a human walking towards you who seems to be trying to get Grim's attention.
I guess I sort of I sort of like touch Grim's shoulder and be like, "Hey, someone's looking for you."
Oh, thanks. Well, I guess I give them my attention.
Cool. Yeah, he sort of arrives like a couple of seconds later and sort of says, "Oh, congratulations, Grim, was it?"
Yes, Grim. Quagrim Daemaris.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Yeah, well fought. Just wanted to come over and say that. And basically, the house would like a word, if that's possible.
Sure. That shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, sure. We'll just go upstairs. Actually, your friend here, and he points to Kelariis, sort of says, "Sorry, I'm terrible with names." They're quite interested in talking to you as well.
Wow, bitches. So slay here.
Well,
You're unconscious. They can't talk to you.
Let's just talk to this person who is totally unconscious.
And really stubborn.
and it's probably more a case of saying no seems like a bad idea.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole point was to get us in with them, so.
Also
Yeah.
that.
That's true. Oh, that's.
This is literally
Lars,
what I wanted.
You wanna? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
So the two of you are going to follow him.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, he sort of leads you away and off up the stairs. V, do you sort of react to this at all, or?
I'm gonna stay with Arya, but I'm gonna try and track where they go, because if they stay close enough, I can try and message them.
Yeah, they basically go they go upstairs basically to the upper floor where you saw the tiefling was previously, and they basically go in through a door up there.
I'm not sure if I want to follow. Well, no, I don't think I can follow them inconspicuously, so I'll stay with Arya.
Hmm.
Okay. Cool. So, yeah, you guys are basically taken into a room that, as I described to Arya before, seems much like a sort of a count house. Except the tables that were here previously that Arya saw have been pushed away to the sides. And over by the like directly opposite to the entrance from the balcony, you see that there are two men sat off to one side. The tiefling announcer, who introduced himself as Morthos, is basically standing off to one side of the room, like as if he's just come in from the balcony. And sitting on a chair directly in the middle of the room is a tiefling that you recognize as the woman who introduced herself in the magic shop as Temerity.
Well then.
I guess I just kind of do like a short bow and wait till spoken to.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, Temerity looks the two of you up and down and sort of does a short but very sort of polite sort of clap where she just sort of goes and says, well, congratulations on your victory, and commiserations to those of you who didn't quite make it as far.
Oh, thank you very much.
So, tell me, what brings you to this arena that... hang on. What brings you to my arena? Sorry.
Great.
Well then.
Well, in short, we were like in town, and well, me and the elf, who I knocked out, had some issues, and it seemed like a good way to like work it out. Although I'm not quite sure if it worked out that way, but hey, it's
Wow.
worth a shot. And and since we were going anyway, we might as well have like all join in.
That's an interesting story. So you came across our underground fighting ring and just happened to decide to join in?
We heard some rumors, and we decided to check them out. It's like
Rumors about
the
what
worst-
exactly?
About a fighting ring, or well, mainly about cage fighting, but that's pretty much it.
Roll me a deception.
Oh my god, I'm so nervous.
Oh. Eh, wait. I guess it was a rumor.
Yeah. mean-
Yeah, but it's more the fact that you're not saying things.
Okay, that's true.
So she folds her arms and says, "So you are expecting me to believe that you just show up out of nowhere? Two strangers out of town just happen to show up and decide to arrive at my establishment a mere day after arriving in town, and a mere day after one of my colleagues goes missing."
Colleague. It wouldn't happen to be someone out of town, would it?
Grim.
Holy shit.
What do you mean by that? As in, like, out of character?
No, I'm like trying to refer to as in, like, that we were like supposedly ambushed upon the way in.
Oh,
And,
right,
like,
okay,
I'm
yeah,
not-
so, right, I see what you mean now. Yeah, she looks at you levelly and says, "A man by the name of Shormar Windriver," who you recognize as the name of the man who ambushed you, introduced himself as.
Well, we did have a run-in with someone who tried to, take possession of a party member. And, well, as you might imagine, we weren't too pleased. And, yeah, I think he's still running somewhere out there in the forest. We gave him quite the scare.
Give me another deception check.
Holy
Oh
fuck.
dear! Oh
Oh
dear!
my god.
I'm dead.
Wow, okay.
I was gonna say, Grim, aren't you attuned to that horn? I don't know what
am.
that gives you.
It,
but I
ju-
think
it just
gives
gives
you
him.
something.
It gives
More
him +2 to
deception.
it, yeah.
Oh, it's just a
No,
plus
+3
okay.
Or
actually.
+3.
now.
But that's still a
Yeah,
crit
it's
fail
so
either
fucked.
way.
Oh fucking Christ!
Everyone's gonna die.
Yeah, basically,
And I'm just like passed out.
no sooner as you admit to having an involvement with him, basically everybody in the room pretty much pulls a crossbow on you.
Awesome.
Holy fuck.
The only people who don't are Temerity and Morthos. And Morthos sort of seems to sort of crack his knuckles, and Temerity just sort of sits there and smiles.
Here's my question to you: if you have random people try and mug you, do you just hand over your wares?
Temerity says people don't tend to try and mug me, before producing from her cloak a familiar emblem.
And what does what does this emblem like and like actually mean. It's like I've seen it, but it's like, yeah,
We're
well,
not from here.
it's not like it like seems to be some kind of badge, but I have no idea what it actually.
She
A deception check, I guess.
she tuts, shakes her head and says, "You really expect me to believe that you know nothing about this? You turn up with a group of armed strangers at our very town, and you want me to believe that you weren't sent here?"
Here's my question: who on earth would send us?
She says, "That's the question I want answered. Who are you working for?"
I feel like we're not so much working. Well, yes, we are kind of working for someone, but it is merely us passing through the town. This is not actually our destination.
Can I try to message Kelariis and be like, how's it going up there?
Look, Claris, whenever you want any input, you can always jump
No,
in.
no, I'm. Yeah, don't worry. I'm leaving this to you for the moment.
I mean, give me an insight check, V.
Inside, but I can't see any of them.
Yeah, I'm using it as a reception of you reading this situation.
Okay.
No,
pretty
you
bad.
can't.
Fuck! Well, you guys, you're on your own.
Oh boy.
Sure, you're doing fine out there.
So, yeah,
Thanks,
basically, with that, Temerity just sort of rolls her eyes and sort of says, "Why must you always make things difficult?"
Well, if it's because we may have caused you some problems with your friend, like surely like the winnings or like the earnings from tonight should make up for that. Look,
Nope.
I'm just going out
No,
on.
I know. I'm gonna say that's a hard no.
Yeah, she's not a fan of that idea.
Yeah, we'll just replace your friend with money. That's fine.
Yeah, she turns to one of the people who is brandishing a crossbow and basically says, "Well, it seems like we aren't going to get anything out of these. Tie them up and take them to the asylum."
The asylum?
Excuse me?
At which point, Morthos pipes up and says, "Ori, I don't think that's a good idea." "Why not?" At which point, Morthos sort of looks a little bit uncomfortable and says, "Well, I'm sure the boss is going to want to question them. He's going to want to know who sent them. If we send them to the asylum now, there's a good chance we're not going to get anything out of them." At which point, Temerity sort of seems to ponder this for a brief second before saying, "Fine. Take them and hold them in the meat locker until the boss can have a discussion with them."
Wow, that's very old school.
The meat locker, holy shit.
Y'all are fucked, dude.
Okay,
Um,
last ditch effort to get out of this. Look, we were passing through, and we were attacked by people we didn't know on the road. How did you expect us to react?
She sort of turns back to you and sort of says, "I don't care how you react, but I'm afraid a job's a job." And she indicates to the crossbow wielding guys who produce basically some rudimentary sort of like bits of rope with which to tie your hands and basically indicate you to give them your hands. I will point out there's like 6 crossbows leveled at you right now.
Fuck, okay. That was gonna be my next question. How many people are there in the room? Oh, God.
Yeah, 6 crossbows and a spellcaster.
Look, and the thing is, Arya is still unconscious, and they kind of know we're a group. So yeah.
I mean, you've literally told
What
them.
am I gonna do about Arya? Am I gonna have to drag her out?
You can carry me.
No, we bought potions, didn't we?
We don't have the potions. We left them. We left them
Yeah.
with
Oh,
Vondal.
fuck, that's right, we left everything. Fucking. I'm having so many regrets now.
Once you guys, I'm assuming you guys relinquish and you let your hands be tied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but I told you this was a bad idea. I
Um,
fucking told you.
At
Nope,
which
we're
point,
gonna
after
make too much
your
of a fuss.
hands are tied, she says, "Take them out the back. Oh, and whilst you're at it, find the elf and deal with her. No evidence."
Oh God.
Fuck.
Well, I guess I'm
Oh
dead.
Jesus!
Fuck.
Helena, you need to save me right now.
No!
Do something.
That's a
He
very good
doesn't
question,
know
How,
this.
as you two are basically led out of the back, and V, roll me a perception check.
Oh God! Oh
God,
Jesus!
fuck
I'm
this up.
praying to. No!
Oh
This is it. This is where our story ends.
no. This is where my
That's it, guys.
story
No more
ends.
second age. This is the last session. I hope you enjoyed it. We're gonna have to make new characters. The world is fucked.
Oh dear.
We can get
Rob's
rid of
like,
this
shaking
somehow.
his head.
I'm so fucking done with this game.
God. Fuck.
This
How
is the
many
part
more
where,
games?
if this was IRL, this would genuinely lead to a table flip.
Yeah.
How many people are
part where
taking
you
us
run.
outside, Ferrous?
There's basically four of the men who have crossbows, and the tiefling Morphos is accompanying you.
Oh God, no! Fuck this guy. Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing, actually. As they are taking you out of the back, Morphos pauses briefly and says, "Actually, we should probably use these," and holds up basically two... basically, they're like... they're obviously oily rags that have been used in the warehouse for something, and he basically blindfolds the two of you.
Fuck.
Hmm.
Just in case.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Arya, you better be typing a fucking apology.
V, you're sort of in...
I'm so sorry.
You're in the process of sort of like checking that Arya is okay when you notice that basically two figures basically with armed with sort of daggers under their overcoats sort of approach where you are with Arya and begin to sort of like one of them sort of like leans into the other one looking at you and sort of whispers something to the other one. You, of course, can lip read.
Yep.
And he basically whispers to the other one and says, "What about him?" At which point the other one sort of looks at him, shrugs, and says, "I don't know. Something's up."
Shit.
They're regarding you as sort of a "I don't know what to do with you," but they quite clearly sort of want to approach you.
Can I sort of be like, is something wrong, gentlemen?
They just sort of draw themselves up to their full height and say, "We've been told to take this one somewhere else."
I guess I'm just sort of going to be like, where are you planning to take her? I'm sure she's fine. It's medical day.
How intelligent are these guys? Not very, apparently. One of them basically says, one of them pulls a 5-talent emblem and says, "You don't need to know that."
Oh. Is this like okay? Is this like a room?
It's basically a small side area of the warehouse, basically behind us. Not quite behind a screen, maybe just sort of like behind a set of crates or something. It's off from the hallway, but you can sort of like look out behind these dudes into the hall.
Right.
Or into the rest of the warehouse, rather.
Is there a window nearby?
No.
Fuck. What was the last thing they said to me again? Okay. Think about this.
You don't need to know, and held up the emblem.
Oh, right. And I'm gonna be like, I see. I'm afraid I'm not going to be leaving her side, though.
They look uncomfortable for a second before the other one leans into the other one and whispers and says, "Temerity said no witnesses." You obviously don't hear, but you interpret. And the other one seems to nod at that suggestion.
I cast sleep at 3rd level
Okay.
in the hopes of
What spell components does that have?
I think it's like sand or like
No,
petals
I
of
mean
roses.
verbal, somatic, etc.
All of them, I think. Hold on. Yeah, all of them.
Just because I'm aware that it's going to be visible that you cast a spell if you do that.
I might as well keep up the subtle spell, because... Yeah, I use subtle spell, sleep at 3rd level.
Cool.
So I'm gonna sleep both of these.
Cast it.
Or like try. Okay, hold on.
Cool. Yeah, the two guards
Shit,
sort
those
of...
are some high rolls!
The two guards look at you and sort of their eyes roll upwards in their heads and they just sort of fall to the ground.
Oh, thank God.
Miraculously, nobody notices.
Holy shit.
The first bit of good luck.
There are, though, now 2 bodies lying in the middle of this floor that you may want to do something about.
No, I'm panicking! Okay. Oh wait, no, shit, that's a bad idea. This might be a waste, but can I attempt to use a scroll of invisibility on Arya?
Sure.
Okay.
It is it's a 4th level spell, isn't it?
It's 4th level.
Oh, Helena.
Okay, I need you to make me a dice roll with your spellcasting modifier added to it.
So +2. Can I just roll charisma?
Your spellcasting modifier isn't only +2, is it?
No, it shouldn't be. It should be your charisma
Oh.
plus your proficiency.
5.
Yeah,
Oh,
plus
it's
5.
+5, okay, so roll a d20 +5.
D20 plus 5, yeah.
Haha.
It works.
Oh.
You read the words off the scroll, and as you read them, they almost seem to disappear off the page and turn into a thin mist, and Arya disappears.
Thank God for that.
Okay, can I try to pick Arya up?
Yes. Make me a strength check. Make it an athletics if you have training. I don't think you have training in athletics, but make it an athletics.
No, I don't know. Shit!
Okay, wow. You struggle with this a great deal, and it is not easy. Also,
I'm panicking, okay.
carrying Arya makes you over-encumbered, meaning you only get half of your movement and you have disadvantage on anything that you try and do.
Fine.
Um,
As long as people don't notice that I'm actually carrying a body in my hands.
cool.
That's okay.
Make me a stealth check with disadvantage.
Oh my God.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This is going so. Oh.
It's
Okay.
okay.
Too bad.
Right, okay.
I'm gonna just try and walk out the front door.
Oh my god.
You very slowly make your way through the crowd, who seem to mostly be distracted by the fact that there are now some rather scantily dressed dancers in the cage rather than fighters. And you make a great deal of progress until you get basically to the door, at which point you hear like the muffled sounds of a commotion somewhere behind you, and you look up and you see you basically see Temerity and another guy who's wearing sort of similar clothes to the two who accosted you previously, looking down at the two bodies in the medbay, looking up towards you and then pointing towards you.
Shit!
Helena, please.
Oh no. Oh no.
Running away carrying Arya is going to be very difficult.
As I said, your adventure ends here.
Leave me behind. Save yourself.
I can't!
Well, you can. She is still completely
we
invisible.
Also, you can't talk, Arya.
Can't we do the mind meld?
You're unconscious.
You're unconscious. No, you fucking can't. This is a stupid idea.
Looks at invisible head.
You
No.
you could very much leave her behind. She is still invisible for another, what is it, like 9 minutes or something.
But then people are gonna find her eventually.
But you'll get away now.
Could I at least make it to the door and leave Arya, like, outside? I don't want to leave her in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it'll give them a little bit of a head start on catching up with you, but yeah, you can.
Okay, so I try to make it out the door.
Okay, yep, you move out of the door.
And
Nobody
I
actually
leave-
attempts to stop you just yet. There is a guard standing basically just outside the door though, but he doesn't seem to have noticed that anything is amiss yet.
Okay, I leave Arya, like... I guess, like, next to the building, but, like, not really, like, right outside the door, because that's also dangerous.
Well,
Is there, like, an alley?
I'll say that you could take like another 6 seconds to go around the back of the warehouse.
Okay, I drop Arya. I'm so sorry.
Okay. You put Arya gently down, at which point you basically Temerity and the other guard make it basically to the doorway. And they see you and they point, and now the other guard is alerted to the fact that you are.
I cast Entangled as a quicken spell and I fucking leg it!
Nice, do it. Okay, that means they need to make strength checks. Yeah.
Rob has a question.
Yes.
Where is Lyra?
Still at a tavern.
Yeah.
Did we leave her at the
I'm
tavern?
dog
Yep.
sitting.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man.
Oh yeah,
that's
she's still in the fucking barn.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that.
She's real
Still
salty
in the
about that
fucking
still.
stable. Because you brought
yeah,
her
they need to
back
make-
to that, and now you're gonna get knocked unconscious in a fucking cage fight and not come back.
I should have brought her with us. That was a bad choice.
Oh yeah, just disguise a fucking wolf.
I mean, I'm
in the
not
middle
sure
of a
how
cage
Lyra
fight.
would have helped
No,
here.
like just out like patrolling outside or something.
Yes.
Again, wolf in the middle of an industrial sector, middle of a
Fine.
warehouse.
Okay.
sector.
The two things. Well, okay, yeah. Two things happen. Basically, the first thing is you hear 2 crossbow bolts be loosed behind you. One of which hits you in the shoulder, and you take 4 piercing damage. And then basically you hear Temerity's voice in the distance say, "Stop right there." I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh Jesus.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
Oh no.
Spellcasters, yay.
Oh! You feel the spell command try to take control over your will, but it does not work.
Oh, thank God for that.
And presumably you leg it.
Yeah, I like it.
Cool.
I'm so glad V was in disguise.
Meanwhile, my body's just laying in this field.
A fucking field!
Or on
Yeah, you're
this
in an alley.
concrete, I guess.
You're in a fucking alleyway.
Make me a stealth check as you try and evade them in the alleys. Wow, okay.
Shit.
You basically, you start running, and then you notice, like, basically that there's a patch of shadows behind, basically a building that you can just sort of, like, there's so much, like, crap piled up in the sort of the doorway in front of this place. Like, it's obviously, like, sort of like some closed-up building, but somebody's just stacked a bunch of building materials outside it, and there's enough space barely for you to squeeze through, and you decide in the split second to squeeze through. And no sooner as you are in and taking cover, you hear 3 sets of footsteps run past where you're hiding.
Okay. Have they like completely lost me? Have they like run past me a lot?
You'd have to wait and find out.
Okay, I guess I wait a little bit.
Yeah. How long do you wait?
I don't know, like a couple of minutes or so.
Okay. Yeah, you wait like maybe like 2 or 3 minutes. At which point, basically, you hear another 3 sets of footsteps coming back. And you basically overhear Temerity's voice saying, "Keep an eye out. If you see him again, I want him detained, and I want him taken with the others."
Okay.
And with that, they disappear off back the way that you came, and you think you're safe to get out.
Can I go back for Arya?
Undisguised, maybe, because they're not looking for V.
I still have my fucking clothes on though.
That's better than.
Yeah, I guess I disguise back into V.
Oh, actually,
Well,
hang on.
Disguise.
That's a point, actually.
What?
I need to check something. I need to check if Greater Invisibility is a concentration spell.
Oh shit! Yeah, fuck. It probably is, isn't it? It would have undisguised.
Guys.
Even if it's cast from a scroll.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you still have to concentrate on spells from scrolls.
That's
Great.
Yes, it does. So retcon what I said. They saw you.
Yeah, they saw me as V. That's good.
Yeah.
That's great. I'm okay with this.
We're so screwed. Like, we're so screwed.
Yeah, but can I go back for Arya though? Don't want to leave her
Yeah,
alone
you
in
can.
this
You can
alley.
try.
Okay.
There are going to be guard patrols looking for you now.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
But I can't make it back. I can't make it back to Vondal and then back to the warehouse in 9 minutes. They're gonna find her.
Because you've waited around for 3 minutes, it's more like 5 minutes.
Oh, I need to.
You might just have to hope.
So wait. I guess I go back to Vondal.
Okay. You arrive back at the tavern.
I fucking burst into the room.
Okay. You run through the tavern. People look at you somewhat surprised. You run upstairs.
I have
you burst
like
into
a
the
wound
room.
in my shoulder. That's fine.
Oh yeah, there's a crossbow bolt sticking out of your shoulder.
Vondal, we need help.
V, where's... What have you
I
done?
don't know.
Come on. Get your stuff.
Okay.
Get your coat.
Arya is for now invisible somewhere close to the warehouse, but not for long. And I don't know where Kelariis and Grim are.
Come on, we'll have to get Lyra.
Okay. Come on, Lyra.
Yeah,
I can talk to Wolf.
And yeah, once we've got stuff, we'll just go straight to the stable.
you grab your things. You get geared up. What is it? It takes you like 10 minutes to put your
Hey,
armor
I
on?
probably never took that off. I've just been pacing in the room, fully geared.
Okay. if you
Pacing in the
if
room,
you say
fully
so.
geared, praying to Tom.
If you say so, then yes. Okay. So you grab your stuff, you run downstairs, you run into the shed. Lyra's sort of lying there, looking downhearted in the stable.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna say, Lyra, you might want to come with us.
She looks at you confused.
I say in Wolf, Lyra, we need your help. Arya, we need to go find Arya, because she's in danger.
Okay. Lyra's ears sort of perk up. She gets like a scowl, if it's possible for wolves to scowl.
They
You know
definitely
the
can.
you know the
they
kind of
should-
face they pull.
Snarly teeth.
Well, not snarly teeth just yet, just sort of that resolute, focused look.
About
Yeah.
to snarl.
And like you get a questioning look, V, that just sort of says where.
She wasn't with Arya when Arya stealthed, right? So
No.
No,
Guess
she
I
wasn't
just-
alive.
She wasn't summoned.
yeah. Oh yeah, true. I guess I just gotta say, I'm just like, follow me.
She seems kind of annoyed that she has to follow you because you're slowing her down, but sure.
It's kind of hard to. I mean, is it possible to explain that to a wolf? And also, is it a good idea to have
I mean,
Lyra just
Lyra's
run off on her own into that
Much more
situation?
than just a wolf.
I mean, you could try and tell her a direction, and then she could rely on her senses to find.
I mean, we've already split up and it's ended in this. So...
Yeah, I'd rather stick with
Okay.
Lyra, honestly.
With your wolf and your dwarf, you head backtrack.
I guess I sort of explain on the way there what I know happened.
Okay.
I know that Grim won. Arya was unconscious because she didn't want to tap out.
I roll my eyes at that part. Immensely roll my eyes.
This is not time to be rolling eyes.
Yes, it is.
You can go fuck yourself.
You should have just tapped out, then you would have been fucking conscious for this.
How about have this conversation when you are both aware of each other?
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I sort of tell what happened. And then Grim and Kelariis got called by the people in charge, and then 2 guards came to probably kill Arya, and then I ran.
Cool. Yeah, so all of the information is relayed.
Hooray.
As you close on the warehouse, give me stealth checks. Okay.
I mean, at least
Vondal,
it didn't matter that I
please.
had disadvantage because they're both the same.
Yeah. It's still pretty bad.
That's what happens when you have -1 stealth.
So, I need to... Companions. Stealth. Boom!
See, Lyra's fine.
Oh my god. Can I be like, Lyra, can you smell Arya?
You turn to Lyra and say, Lyra, do you smell Arya? Lyra's not there.
Aw.
Her stealth is so good, she's hidden from you. At which point, you hear the sound of patrolling boots coming around the corner. V, you have enough time to duck out of sight into an alleyway. Vondal, you do not.
Obviously.
Two men in basically in long, sort of waterproof coats, come around the corner and say, "What are you doing here? This area is off limits."
Oh, apologies, I've simply gotten lost. I'm not quite sure where I'm going.
Give me a deception check.
Don't fuck this up.
I fucked it up.
Oh no! Why are we so bad?
They look at you strangely, and then one of them leans into the other, leans over to the other one and says, "Hey, wasn't there a dwarf with the other ones?" The other one turns and says, "You know what? I think there was."
Oh fuck.
I magic missile blast them.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
cool.
was gonna say, what are they armed with?
roll me initiative.
Here we go.
I
boys.
have
I'm
no
gonna-
time for this right now.
Let's take you to the battle map very briefly.
This is it. This is it. This is where the adventure ends. I'm convinced.
So
You've done it, guys. Well done.
you lads are
Yeah,
not
we-
here.
Yeah, you lot.
Uh,
You lot are crazy. Go away.
There's still a lot of
And
outs.
look at those fucking health bars. You're fucking crazy.
Well, you should have seen the other guy.
Man.
well, you should
Yep.
see the other guy. Cool. So V, you're around the
I'm like,
corner. Vondal,
here,
you're
yeah.
standing there.
That's some top quality initiative once again from the mighty Vondad.
Oh yeah, I need to roll in. Hold on. Do I get a surprise round though?
Yes, you definitely get a surprise round.
Thank God.
Cool. How do you split the missiles?
Probably evenly.
Okay, so that's a level 2, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
It was my
so-
last level 2 spell slot for tonight.
Oh god.
Excellent.
And what's the other? Okay, so I'm gonna. One of them is like sort of blown away by the magic missile, and sort of like he hits the, like sort of lies out on the cobbles before he even sort of has a chance to react to anything. The other one takes the blast sort of like full to the face, draws his crossbow, and attempts to basically shoot Vondal as he yells, we're under attack!
Ah shit!
He misses Vondal in his blind panic.
Excellent. I'd like to run up to him and just warhammer him in the
Okay,
face.
Vondal pulls the warhammer. Wham!
Hammer down!
Yep. Yeah, you cave his skull in.
Ah,
Oh
can
my
I,
god.
Right. Can I drag the bodies around the corner and try and hide? Can I try and find somewhere to hide the bodies?
Okay, I need to roll some dice first.
Oh. FYI, I've just been called for food.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
Well, obviously, once I've got it,
as you smash this guy to the ground, you pause for a second and see if you can hear anything else. It doesn't sound like anybody heard.
Oh, thank God for that.
So you drag the bodies around the corner, and with that cliffhanger, we'll take a break.
fuck's sake, guys. Right, I'll be back then.